Today was the 5th of January 2024. Woke up around 7:30 today feeling surprisingly good for somebody who's had about 4 hours sleep. Um, Got up, brushed myself off, went downstairs, put the eggs on. About 4 boiled eggs today, and instead of doing the push-ups that I usually do and chin-ups when I've got the eggs boiling, I decided that stretches would be best. And you know, that sounds like a pussy owl, maybe it is, but I stand by my decision. Those stretches felt fucking amazing and set a good precedent for the day. Oh shit. Yeah, they felt amazing and I was feeling good straight from the get-go. Had my eggs. By the time I finished stretching, the eggs were basically fucking hard-boiled, rock solid. But shit, do I have water? But you know, I'm not too stressed about it. I've been training. Yesterday I trained very hard. I'm still aching a little bit, and today I went on to train quite hard too. So push-ups, ideally yes, but don't make a huge difference. But yeah, just gonna do a bit of mining. Oh, what? I've been here already? Or maybe that was an Enderman. Oh, I didn't. Oh fuck! I need to go and get a fucking shield. So yeah, woke up today, stretched, fucking eggs, and got out the door. Oh my god. Training was really good. I got there pretty much on time. Trains were actually fucking chill, man. Usually at this time in the morning they're fucking packed, especially with all the problems the trains have been having. Because if every other train is cancelled, that means that you've got double the boarders on the train. So double the passengers. So today I was expecting the worst and it was actually completely fine. So that was great. Train was fine. Yeah, it was just an open mat today, so nobody was teaching anything. It was more of just get on with it and fucking see what you do. Typically not my. If I could choose what to do, it typically wouldn't be my go-to, but you know that's what I have today. And that's what I ended up just doing. You know what, I'm gonna treat myself to a bow. Wasn't there, was it? But yeah, training today was great. I was feeling a little bit tired as well from yesterday, but was happy to be training. Here's some pretty cool stuff in training. I was working well from open guard, and that I'm kind of working on loose outside passing right now. I saw some people hitting some really cool stuff that I want to hit, but I just need to be more familiar with the movements. And yeah, again, I was really physically feeling the previous day of hard training, so I was a little bit held back, but that's fine. Also, the biggest mention today is I was speaking to somebody about modafinil a few days ago, and I agreed to meet him here today at the gym to hand over like he had leftover modafinil because he tried it and he said it didn't work too well for him. I mean, I've done a little bit of research, and according to my research, pretty much some people it's the best thing in ever for them. Some people don't even feel any effects. And this guy said he didn't feel any effects. Happy to give it over to me for like 30 quid. Paid him, took the pills. Haven't taken them because by the time I was finished training it was about 1 o'clock. So, to be honest, it probably would have worked out alright for sleep-wise. But I originally expected to go to work today. I was supposed to be on call at the restaurant. And I ended up being texted by my sister and manager, who's the same person. And she told me that don't come in today because we haven't got enough booked. So I was like, fine, whatever. Obviously, I was a little bit gutted that I wasn't going to see that wonderful girl. But not talking about my sister there. Talk about my biggest crush of all time. But yeah, that's fine. Ended up just doing some more gaming with my mate. A little bit of Party Animals. You never played it. Definitely recommend it with your mates. Fucking best game ever. No diamonds yet, for fuck's sake. Unbelievable. It's fucking ridiculous. Also, I have... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I had the other interview. Obviously, I passed the first interview with... I should mention that first if we're going in order. So I came home from training. Rushed home from training. Sped back from the station. Got in. And I had the other interview by 1 o'clock. So I just got in, literally showered, just in time, sat down. My hair was almost a little bit wet. Sat down in time for the meeting, or interview, sorry. And I don't know, it was really weird kind of energy. This time it was an English dude talking to me, talking about how he's, oh yeah, I moved out 7 years ago, and he said the same thing. We're a family here, you know. We prefer just normal conversations. I'm like, yeah, okay. And again, he did like loads of talking, which is unlike any interview I've ever been in, apart from the one just previously 2 days ago with his colleague. And they just talk about themselves. And I'm like, what kind of an interview is this? Like, literally for 60% of the fucking interview, he's talking about himself. It's probably more than 60%. I'm trying not to exaggerate. But, it's really fucking bizarre. And after telling me about his life story, he'd pause and ask me a question that I could answer. Even if I was trying to stretch it out, I could answer it inside of 1 minute. And then it's just back to him talking about his fucking life. And then he said that I'd probably need to come to Dubai with a lot more money than I'd expected. Of course, I'd expected quite a lot because it's an expensive country. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of money to come, and it's commission only. Might not make any money out there. Could be a fun experience. I don't know. Still on the fence. They're probably going to give me the opportunity to come out there because it's not. They haven't really given me any feeling that we only accept the top percent. You know, they're just dishing out interviews and there's no commissions. There's not much risk for them. I mean, if they keep to their word and they actually train you, then I guess they lose. I think the training's 1 week long, so they lose 1 week of their time to potentially have lots of other people going out there, expanding their business for them that only receive commissions. So they don't have to worry about salary. So yeah, it is a little bit dodgy, but I'm still intrigued. So yeah, overall the interview went well. It lasted about 30 minutes. I didn't really have to do anything apart from just nod my head when he was fucking talking about himself. And yeah, after the interview, I sat back down at my other computer, my gaming computer, and looked at some of the crypto that I was interested in. Oh shit, where's this hole? Looked at some of the I might be lost again. Looked at some of the crypto that I was interested in. As I mentioned the other day, I've just been going over cryptos and cryptos that have had massive movements, whether it be upwards or downwards. Seeing if I can predict whether it goes up or down. Say for example, I'm looking at the cryptos that have just moved 20, 30, more, sometimes 50, 100% in a single day. And I'm looking to predict, oh shit, and I'm looking to predict where it might move. So far, I mean, yes, there you go, finally. Today, I have got 2 out of the 3 right. And at one point, the third one was actually correct, but at the time of me, can this be 3, please? Oh my god, man. At the time of me, looking at it, it just gone down below from where I originally, would have hypothetically bought it from. Obviously, I'm not buying these at the moment. But yeah, it was a tiny loss. But it had actually profited at one point. But yeah, the other two were pretty big profits. One actually went up 20%, and the day previously one almost 2x'd, which is fucking crazy, in literally one day. So obviously I'm not going to put any money down for at least another week, seeing how well I do with these, just quite casual. But so far I would have been doing really well. I think I did actually have one 25% loss, but I would have made up for those with my winners. But yeah, it's always exciting and interesting, but I guess if I just stay honest with myself and I acknowledge that it's gambling and it's not really, you know, I don't know, reliable, then I don't suppose there's any harm in it. I don't really gamble, like do slots or anything, but if I just put it in the same category as that, see it as a game, something to enjoy, because I do actually, it's quite thrilling going on every morning, seeing if you're right or wrong. And obviously don't put more money than I can't lose, then I don't see an issue with it. And if I make shitloads of money, that's great, but I'm not expecting to make loads because I mean, the young optimistic traders, it just makes me, I think it makes everyone cringe a little bit. I was it once. My dad works in that business, and he used to say to me, "Mate, if I could do this on my phone, do you think I'd bother trekking into London with all these massive monitor setups that costs?" He has to use licenses which costs like over £10,000 a year per user. And he said, if you could do all that on one iPhone app, do you think we'd bother with all this? And at the time I was like, yeah, he just doesn't know, but obviously he was right there, like he has been many other times. Oh shit, am I gonna find my way out? That's it. But yeah, I wait, where's my ladders? Fuck. So yeah, that's my attitude with that crypto stuff. With my little, I'm looking at the action reaction kind of methods. And yeah, I'm just gonna go quite casual into it. Just put 100 or 200 on each, see where it goes. A little bit of fun, a little bit of excitement. Maybe it can pay for travel and maybe even a new car eventually, because my car's shit. Anyway, that's probably too optimistic, but who knows? Um, so yeah, today, obviously, in summary, trained, did the interview. I also had a phone call with somebody who found me on LinkedIn for my land company that I'm doing. I also sent the offer. I did mention this yesterday, but I sent an offer on a scheduled send email. Still haven't heard back from them. Actually, I haven't checked in a few hours. But I sent an offer from a plot of land in garages. They probably won't accept the price, but I can't pay probably what it's actually worth. But after they say no, if they do say no, I'll then offer them if they're interested in selling it by auction, and then get a referral fee if they are interested. Because that's how I roll. Let's get another bucket. Hold on, I need to think. So I've got 2 buckets. I want to bring. Wait, do I need? Just bring more ladders. No, I don't need more ladders. So yeah, after that, I had a call with the property guy. Went pretty smooth. He seemed to understand what I was talking about, and he might refer some stuff to me in the future, and that'll be a nice little arrangement. So we'll see. If it doesn't matter either. I'm not dependent on it. But yeah. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for, boy. Shit. After the call, I I had a nap, I think, 'cause I really wasn't on that much sleep, and I kind of just dozed off in my bed a little bit. I was on my phone a little bit too much today, much less than the other day, which I brought up, much less than that. But I was still on my phone a little bit too much, a little more than I needed to be, and I decided that I was just gonna get up and drive to my nan's, which I did. Very close to my grandmother, especially on my dad's side. I'd love to be close with my grandmother on my mum's side, but she lives very far away. Um, but we do FaceTime weekly, and just absolutely I adore both of them. So I drove my car to my nan's house just to have a cup of tea and a couple biscuits. Um, Speaking of food, I should mention for lunch after training I made a very fucking nice salmon fillets and egg fried rice. Very good. Um, so basically, went around my nan's house. I just literally the objective was, because I know she's a little bit ill, I wanted just to see how she was and just talk about some stuff. Where she actually talks. She asked me about girls. It's kind of weird, but I mean my grandfather died about 10 years ago, but before he did, they had like a very long, like 50-year marriage, and whenever I go around looking at the pictures in her house, it's just so, you don't get that now. I mean, obviously it's impossible to get that because our generation isn't 50 yet, but in order to be together for 50 years, you kind of have to have a strong relationship from the get-go of like 18 to 20, 21 years of age, and you just, it's not looking like that, man. I mean, I had my first relationship when I was 19, and I wasn't. Yeah, it was both our faults really. I wasn't ultimately that attracted to her, so I didn't treat her as good as I could have, and then she ended up being a hoe anyway. So it's just a massive waste of time, and I mean, I guess it's controversial, but I don't think anybody can argue with a straight face that there's way more hoes around now than there were in our grandparents' generation. Absolute fact. Somebody I went to school with is actually a very well-known fitness influencer, and he's doing very well. Turns out he actually he's training for a boxing fight at one of the same gyms as me. The reason why I bring this up is just when I'm looking at his Instagram page, and he's got all these girls. I mean, yeah, your first reaction as a dude is to be like, oh, nice, dude, nice. But then when you actually have a step back and you think, you're like, wait. All of those girls that have like almost naked on this guy's fucking boat, that's someone's child, bro. Like, I'm terrified to have a daughter. And also, likewise, it indicates that, I mean, some of those girls could even have boyfriends. It's just so fucked up, man. It's so fucked. And just the other day, I know this girl. She's kind of like a family friend. I've worked with her as well. I know her okay, and I know that she has a boyfriend. And the other day, at this fucking kebab shop at 2 in the morning, after like this little reunion, doesn't really matter. I'm at this kebab shop at 2 in the morning, and I see her, and she's got not one, but two boys all over her. Now, personally, obviously one is enough, that's cheating. But like, oh my god, that is dirty, dude. That is fucking two boys. No, I don't think, no matter how much I liked a girl, I would agree to go at her with another boy. That's just a little bit homosexual for me, you know, but I was just disgusted. I was like, this is fucking disgusting. Yeah, it is super worrying. I won't talk about it for that much longer because I've already dwelled on it for too long. But yeah, it does make me actually deeply sad when I mean, it makes me happy that my grandparents enjoyed this relationship, and many others in their generation did. But it makes me incredibly sad to know that it's becoming more and more unlikely that I will enjoy a relationship like that. And even in our parents' generation, in like the 1960s, 70s, they've gotten worse, and our generation has gotten even worse. And you know, it's just very sad. How many fucking creepers are there, dude? It's incredibly sad, and I guess we just got to deal with it. Oh, there you go. There you go. No, it's just one fucking bit of fucking lava, man. This is a fucking joke, man. Oh, wait, wait. No. Wait, why is this fucking... I'm on hard mode here, over here. geNeRatIon is shit. Oh, actually. Oh my god, I could be using dripstone, so I'm going to do that now. No, I don't have dripstones. Fuck's sake. Come on, I need to stay on track. I'm terrible with this. So yeah, basically, I had a long conversation with my nan, looking on her phone. She's got like 6,000 images on her phone, and they go back to like 2009. So I was just having a really nice time looking through some of the old pictures, and it was just a big throwback. I could do that for hours. It was so entertaining, just going back, looking at them, recalling the memories. But yeah, I spoke to my nan about, because my nan's story of how she met my granddad was sort of similar to the situation me and this girl at the restaurant. I say that not that similar, but basically my granddad was in the hospital for some accident that he had, and his girlfriend at the time, for some reason, I mean, it sounds kind of weird nowadays, but his girlfriend at the time brought my nan to the hospital to see him, just so the girlfriend would have somebody to go with. I don't really know why, but she brought her along. And then after the two left, my granddad has thought about it, and he was like, you know what, I fancy the other one more than my fucking girlfriend. And then, boom, 70 years marriage, happily married, 2 sons, travelled most of the world together, until death did them apart, you know. So maybe I'm at the start of their story. I don't know. I'd love that to be the case, but we'll see. If I deserve it, the universe will sort it out. If that's how it works, I don't fucking know. But yeah, anyway, I need to get off my batty boy shit and just start fucking getting in order. To talk about the day and how I'm actually meant to do this. Jesus Christ. Oh no, don't blow up the slimes. Shit. So after that, my nan gave me some like ingredients that my dad needs for tomorrow for this dinner he's making. I won't be there. I'll be working. Fucking hell, man. There's so many mobs. I think this is on normal mode. This is ridiculous. Must be on hard mode. This is fucking nuts. But basically, drove home. Fucking hell, 23 minutes. This is ridiculous. My videos are getting longer and longer. 23. Drove home with the ingredients. Got in, spoke to my dad for a bit, because my dad just got back from this little holiday that he's been on with his girlfriend. And handed it in, played some GTA, had some fun on GTA, and now doing this video, about to go to bed. That's it.